welcome to Purple Table Tarot. My name is Robin and I will be reading for Aquarius this evening. Aquarius, I'll be doing a you and them reading. I'll pull some cards for your energy and your person's energy, and then I will put some cards down for the nature of the relationship as it stands right now and the potential outcome. Okay, and keep in mind that these are general readings. And they may not resonate for all of you, but if they do, please put a like and subscribe. And if it doesn't resonate, then check your other signs, your other placements, okay? Now I'm clearing the space with some Palo Santo, and we will get into your reading. Okay. Okay, Aquarius. This message is for Aquarius. Okay, Spirit, we ask that request for a message for Aquarius and their person for their greatest and highest good. Keep in mind that these energies can be flip-flopped, so just take what resonates. You may identify with one side or the other, okay? This is for Aquarius. This is for Aquarius. This is for Aquarius. This is for Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, on the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So starting something new, planting a new seed for your long-term stability and growth. And knowing that it is for the long vision, you are willing to put in the patience and time for this new idea, goal, whatever it may be. Okay, on your side, you have the Empress, the Ten of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Six of Swords. Wow, that's very, very strong, amazing energy. Basically, you're manifesting whatever it is that you want in your life right now. You know exactly what you're looking for. You want stability, you want the dream fulfillment, all the good things, love, community, compassion, care, love, essentially, in whatever form that may take. But you're looking for a stable situation here, and with the Empress energy, that will for sure be what you're drawing in. You know, the Empress, they attract, they manifest, they never chase. Okay, and with the Six of Swords down here, I'm going to bet that you moved away from something in order to move towards this. Hence the new seed, right? The Ace of Pentacles. On your person's side, Nine of Swords, Five of Swords, the Sun, and the Ace of Wands. So something definitely came to illumination here for this person. They were feeling, or they are feeling, have been feeling, very anxious or worried, upset, there was some maybe some self-sabotage or some argumentative energy conflict coming in from their side. And and through that something was illuminated, and now they have their own ace to go on, starting a new cycle with regard to action in their life, regard to identity formation and what they're wanting to become and grow and put out there. In the nature of the relationship as it stands right now, 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 5 of Swords. So we see a downgrade. So with the 9 of Cups between you two, this can be like a kind of a fake it till you make it card. I mean, granted, there's a lot of feelings here. This is basically, it's kind of like choose your own adventure. There's a lot of sharing here. There's also, a sharing of the bounty, showing others that, showing others what you want them to see, basically. Sometimes it can kind of be like someone's being a little bit of a bullshitter, because the 9 comes after the 8. So in the 8, we're walking away from something. And then in the 9, we could be like, oh, well, I'm okay. And, let me get back out there and connect with my friends, throw a dinner party, share my bounty, show everybody that I'm okay, put on a happy face. It's a very gregarious energy as well. So there's some positivity in that, absolutely. But it's really like going back out and doing the things that made you happy in the past. And it's kind of taking those things for a test drive, like, does this thing still hit the same? And through that trial and error, you come to find that maybe you've changed along the way. You just walked away from an experience that was significant, and are you walking back into the same old things that you used to enjoy? You could come to find that some things get left by the wayside and some things still are great. But that's like the energy that's between you two. So I get the sense that there could have been some, with the 5 of Swords, there's a little bit of deception. There could be self-deception, but also, conflict with others. So we'll get into it. We'll see what that's about as we go on. So in the finish, the 6 of Swords, 10 of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. So, I'm seeing an ending in the potential future here. I will say perhaps this is something that you wanted with this person, right? But then in the finish, coming to find the downgrade of energy, you needed to walk away. Something became illuminated here. Granted, this is the happiest card in the deck, right? And like the Hanged Man and the 7 of Wands just wanted to come out. So perhaps somebody was, being defensive and taking their sweet time on something. So let's look at the Empress energy. Ace of Pentacles again. So I'm thinking that this is maybe you starting afresh here. So you have the Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and the 7 of Cups. So you're spoiled for choice here. There can be some confusion, some cloudiness, but you know, ultimately you got the Empress energy and the Queen of Cups energy. Like, whatever it is that you're endeavoring with the Ace of Pentacles, you're bringing a lot of love and nurturing creativity to grow that, okay? Like I said, you could be spoiled for choice, but you can also, you want to be careful of some, you know, analysis paralysis. But see, that's the thing with the Empress. You're in creation mode, right? Manifestation mode, attraction mode. And with the Seven of Cups, it would suggest that there are plenty of different things to choose. And, you know, maybe you'll come to find like, oh, you might not choose any of them. You might just be like, okay, well, any one of these things actually needs to choose me. So, you know, keep that in mind. But perhaps that's where some of the confusion comes in, is like, wait a minute, do I have to choose any of these things? How about I just like cruise with my bad self and get on with planting this seed? Because the seed, the Ace of Pentacles is already in hand. You don't need to, what else do you need to choose? Okay. So Nine of Swords. Okay, so the Nine of Swords is clarified by the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Magician. So we got 3 queens here. Very, very interesting. So this person has been worrying, sleepless nights, anxiety. Maybe they have a couple of people. Maybe they're dealing with a couple of different people, and they're worried about what it is that they want to manifest here. They could also be worried about like how this energy is playing out within them. They could be feeling confident and also decisive and clear about what it is that they want to manifest. But that's really interesting, because if they were so clear and confident in what they're manifesting, why is the Nine of Swords here, right? So we'll see more as we go, but I'm kind of inclined to say that they're dealing with 2 different people here. And with the Magician, they have all the things that they need to manifest, but there's something about this. Maybe they were wanting to manifest the Queen of Cups, and all they got was the Queen of Wands and Queen of Swords. Who knows? I don't know. Okay. 10 of Cups. Nice. All right, so the 10 of Cups is clarified by the 2 of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the 8 of Swords. So what is it that you were in your head about, Aquarius? Because it seems like your energy is all clear on what it is that you want to be, what you want to start. You have very, very powerful energies supporting you. Okay, but when it comes to being spoiled for choice, I think that puts you in your head a bit too much. Kind of overthinking things. And you know, that's what I was saying earlier. It's like, you got everything that you need. You got the Empress energy here, and you have the Ace in hand. The Pentacle is in hand. But you are, with the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Cups and the Ace of Wands, it's like there is some sort of new passion, new sense of identity coming into play here. It'd be interesting to see why that 8 of Swords is here. But, you know, as you listen to this reading, you'll know what you've been in your head about. Maybe you're in your head about whether or not this new beginning in Two of Cups is going to be with this person. Maybe you're confused about and in your head about whether or not this person has all kinds of choices to go on. But whatever it is, it would appear that this person in their manifestation may very well be self-sabotaging on some level. We'll see. Okay. So the Five of Swords is clarified by the Five of Pentacles, King of Wands, and the Four of Wands. So, you know, we have the King of Wands here, the Queen of Wands here, which is a divine pairing. There is stability, but over here we got the 2 5s, right? And then we have the 9. A question that comes to my mind is, are you fooling around or futzing around with someone who's married? Because here we have the 4 of Wands, which is like the marriage card, you know, celebration, happy home, stability. Maybe this person is in their head about whether or not they're going to be cutting something out. What are they manifesting here? Are they manifesting stability? Or are they manifesting some sort of turmoil? I mean, there's 3 cards right here that would suggest turmoil, self-sabotage, overthinking, anxiety, and worry, and feeling left out in the cold. And feeling left out in the cold is right under the Queen of Wands. So maybe the Queen of Wands cut this person out, and it was all of their doing because of something that they manifested over here. Very interesting. And so then there's the Queen of Wands, or not Queen of Wands, but the 4 of Wands over here. Was this person wanting to manifest some stability with you? And then with the kind of the bullshitter card in the middle, like, and I know a lot of folks don't read the 9 of Cups that way. Some folks read the 9 of Cups as like, I think there's some people, do they read it as wish fulfillment, or I'm not sure. It's kind of like the choice is yours kind of card. But the thing is, anyways, it's usually a person that's like presenting. There's a lot of emphasis on presentation, what you show to other people. This relationship over here seems new. But you're in your head about it. I wonder if this new relationship is with a married person. We'll see. Okay, 4 Wands. Okay, so the Four Wands is clarified by the Five of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Lovers. So the Five of Swords is like a conflict, and it's here and it's here. And then there's Four Wands here and the Four Wands here. So this King of Wands is feeling out in the cold. I feel like this King of Wands is this person. Yeah, I mean, I gotta tell you what I'm getting, and it looks to me like, did you sabotage this? Are you in the midst of sabotaging, with the help of this person, their stability? This is gnarly. Okay, so I'm gonna look at this a little bit longer, because there could be a couple of because that's the storyline that's just popping out for me. But so you're manifesting something new. You're in your head about something that can seem very cloudy and confusing. You're bringing a lot of loving energy. Okay. But then in the context of this relationship, we got the Two of Cups, Ace of Wands, something very passionate, burns very hot. But you're in your head about it, and you're seeing the Ten of Cups here. But then there's a Nine of Cups in the middle, and over here you got the Five of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. So feeling out in the cold, self-deception. Perhaps self-sabotage. Usually the married couples, like the Empress and the Emperor, or the Queen and King of Pentacles, either, you know, and here you are, you're the Empress. And the Two of Cups and the Lovers are on your side, so that would indicate something so much more substantial than an affair. And the Ten of Cups is family. That's like happily ever after. Are you being that you two could be married, and this you're being are you being cheated on? Whoa. Because the King and the Queen of Wands, sometimes that could be seen as, because they're so attractive, they're so sensual, they're just attractive, confident in all the things. It's like they can be seen as the other person, as the affair partner as well. And the Queen of Swords is kind of like, could be cutting something out. And, you know, that's above the King of Wands. It's also looking to the future, clear seeing, being very discerning. And there's worry about the Queen of Wands and this cutting out, manifesting, cutting something out. The home and the family. Or at least the stability, the marriage. We have these folks in a hand fasting ceremony, right? It's the marriage card next to the Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles. The long-term, the Ten of Pentacles is the long-term commitment. What's the Sun here? Jeez Louise, what a clumsy shuffle. Come on, Robin. So, okay. So the Sun, and as I was shuffling and looking at this Sun card, there's like this, you know, this mom with her two little babies, like spinning the wheel, right? Spinning the wool, making yarn, sunflowers, just like peaceful. Aww. And then the little baby down there is playing with a big old ball of yarn. But it's like I see the Sun here, and I see it as like the wife and mother, or you know, it could even be a single mother, whatever. But it's the one, it's the mom with the two kids. And then, so clarifying that, we have the Six of Cups, the Hermit, and the Four of Swords. So this person is doing a lot of self-reflection, taking a time out right now, reflecting on what has made them happy in their life, and how, you know, the Six of Cups, that denotes like, you know, nostalgia, children, inner child stuff. This traditionally is also like the guardian here. There's like a guard of this garden, right? And he's walking away, he's turning his back. And this person is not another child, it's actually an adult dressed up like a kid. And this is an actual kid, right? And so there's something about this card that's actually kind of creepy traditionally. There's trickery. There can be trickery here. So, you know, perhaps this person is taking a time out and thinking really deep about how they have tricked somehow, done some sort of like disguise. Maybe that has been illuminated, that there has been something under wraps here. And there is conflict in the home with this. The long-term commitment, the Lovers, and the stability. Four of Wands. Conflict in the marriage. In the home. Between the couple. Hence why you are in your head about this, because something is not right with your Ten of Cups right now. But you're wanting to start something new. What is happening? You do have the Ace in hand here. You have the upper hand. You're the Empress. The Empress is also the mother figure. And in the finish, you're You're sailing away. Let's go ahead and look at that. Six of Swords. This is a very specific reading. Oh boy. Yes. Jeez Louise. Aquarius, what has happened? So for the Six of Swords, we get the Ten of Cups, the Tower, and the Hangman. Yeah. Completely unexpected. Your Ten of Cups, your homeostasis, your suspicions were real, or your suspicions were right. Something was not okay in this context. And now you're like, I'm out. And the Hangman, so it's like the Hanged Man is an archetypal energy for basically surrendering in such raw and total consuming pain that you have no other choice than to just like surrender to it. That's what's happening in the Hangman. Because look at this person. They're hanging by their ankles from a freaking branch. You know what I mean? Like this, but ultimately the bright side of the card, or like kind of the positive that comes out of this, is that it leads to a spiritual awakening. It leads to a paradigm shift, a shift in perspective. Like, I mean, seriously, and talk about a shift in perspective. Like, if we're going with this, with the storyline that appears to be unfolding before me, yeah, like there was this marriage, everything's going good, and then, you know, this person manifested somehow some sort of something. They did something. They cut something out. Or you found something out. Now they're in the cold, you know, all up in their head about the Queen of Wands or the King of Wands. I don't know. Wow. I mean, this seems more clear to me than here. I mean, it would appear that something that was very stable, very loving, very solid, just slowly over time there's confusion and then overthinking, and then it's like, what is this conflict in here? And then in the finish it's like, here's the Tower, right? Here's the Tower moment. Some unexpected thing, revelation came in and swept the entire homeostasis off its foundation. You know, a lot of times with the Tower, it's kind of like folks being stuck inside the home, right? And like, then there's some sort of intervention. And then it's basically like the universe coming in and like cutting through the confusion, cutting through the overthinking, and like, it's like, at least now you know what it is. It's crazy. Like each line has some, is kind of tainted in some little way, you know. This person is thinking a lot about probably maybe even memories of their children. Maybe they feel like they've deceived their children. This is wild. Because in the finish, what do we have here? We have, you know, basically this is penis energy, right? It's very much passionate, you know, drive, you know, and that there's an ending. And this is like death by 1,000 cuts, you know, betrayal even. Betrayal. Painful ending. Sailing away. What's this Ace of Wands? This is a heavy reading, Aquarius. My gosh. There you have it. There you have it. The Empress, the Knight of Wands, and the Three of Swords. Yeah. I think there was a third party situation here, because here's the Empress. That's you. The Knight of Wands with the passionate thrust energy here. And the third party. I cannot get the storyline. I can't turn it into something else. That's what's coming across to me as a reader. Take it as it resonates. And if something does not fit, don't take it. Okay? Only take what resonates. If there's a part of this that isn't part of your story, leave it for somebody else. And the other thing, if you watch tarot or read tarot for yourself, and there's some sort of energy in these cards that I'm missing, but still makes sense and connects with the other cards, that would kind of create, like, say a different story that's like kind of similar but not exactly what I'm saying, then go with that. You know, whatever it is that you see that makes sense for you, take that, okay? Because I do call the cards out as I take them out, but damn, this seems like this person had an affair and the marriage took a shit. Like, I'm like the Empress, the Knight of Wands. Like, the Knight of Wands is the one that's yeah. My goodness. Trying to look, I keep looking over here to be like, what else could it be? I mean, I don't know. I mean, that was a thought that I had earlier, was like, well, I don't want to say it's an affair, or I haven't seen the Three of Swords yet. And then boom, the Three of Swords comes. Okay, let's look at this Nine of Cups. Okay, So the Nine of Cups is clarified by the moon, the sun, and the Knight of Cups. So basically what was hidden became illuminated because there was bullshit energy in the middle here. Someone was bullshitting, faking it. And what was hidden became illuminated, and what was illuminated was this Knight of Cups energy. And this is the Knight of Cups on this person's side walking this way, offering their cup this way, not here, not towards you, not towards this connection, towards this marriage, or this long-term commitment. You don't have to be married. Excuse me. You're worried about your stability, and here the stability comes down. There's conflict in this. But you know, if the more I look at it, you could go both ways. But then there's I don't know. Because I'm looking at the Two of Cups and then the Ace of Wands, which is a very fast-moving opportunity, right? And that's what they call, you know, affairs as crimes of opportunity. But yeah, so the Two of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and then the Eight of Swords. It's like maybe you made a mistake, but yet the Two of Cups is much deeper than that. It's much deeper than just a kind of fly-by-night thing. And the Three of Swords is over here with the Knight of Wands and the Empress, and you're there. Yeah. I'm gonna go with the original storyline. That's very, very specific. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting this reading. So for the Ten of Swords, there's the Three of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Chariot. Maybe a friend came in and told on you, or told on your spouse. I have no idea. So there's because this is clarifying the ending here. The Ten of Swords, the friends, somebody shooting their mouth off. Maybe over drinks. Somebody shared a little bit too much. But then with the Chariot energy, it's kind of like, usually I read that as somebody, like, how does somebody want to embody the whatever it is? You know, how are they embodying? So like there's an embodiment of something, and then there's a rushing in to communicate. but in a kind of modern kind of sense. It's like somebody came in and said something. And the Knight of Swords really does kind of shoot from the hip. Sometimes they put their foot in their mouth too, and sometimes it can be an angry energy. And what's on the bottom here? The Emperor, which is the husband, and we have the Empress here twice. Damn. Okay. Maybe this person told on themselves. Maybe they ended up, because this is an embodiment, like the person. Maybe they told on themselves. Maybe they ended up telling some friends. And then those friends told you? I don't know. This is very specific for such a very large scale reading. The other thing that I was thinking is that we have a divine pairing here. So the divine pairing also, because the divine pairing is here too, the Emperor and the Empress, which is usually like the mother, the father, the archetypal energy. Yeah. I don't know, Aquarius, this is a very specific reading, and that's what I have as far as the tarot goes. That's what it looks like to me. Maybe the affair partner is the Knight of Wands and the Empress. And at this point, I feel like I'm just kind of guessing. I mean, not guessing, but like, oh, maybe it's this, maybe it's this person. Like, I'm trying to figure it out, but I don't. I mean, you'd know your situation best, but that's the energy that comes in. This could have been you having cheated, you having had a third party situation, and then you were the divine pairing here. But then again, I don't know. Geez, this reading, my goodness. I've never had a reading like this. I've never had a reading like this, which is wild because the last reading I just did was like such a cool, like so positive, and this is like completely the opposite of that. Okay, I don't even know. Okay, I don't even know what freaking oracle cards to freaking grab here. Okay. Oof. If this isn't your story, don't claim it. Seriously. And I'm sorry. This is a very specific reading, and if you came here, just check your other placements if this is like completely so not your story. But somebody needed to hear this. Somebody out there needed to hear this. And be gentle in the comments, please. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay, acting as if. But I think this probably gives something a little bit positive. Today I will try acting as if A positive form of pretending. This is a good way to get past part of a problem or overcome fears and doubts. I will act as if the situation is already resolved and get on with my life. I'm going to put that over the 9 of Cups. Setting deadlines. Today I will consider whether a deadline might be helpful in some area of my life. I claim divine wisdom and guidance in setting appropriate deadlines for resolving any issue that might be lingering in my life. Communicating clearly. Today I will communicate clearly and directly in my conversations with others. I will strive to avoid manipulative, indirect, or guilt-producing statements. I can be tactful and gentle or assertive if necessary. I do what is right in the moment. I'm going to read this one. Setting my own course, which is a person in a boat. The 6 of Swords. Today I will realize that I'm powerless over other people's expectations of me. I think about what I want and consider that I think about what I want and consider that how I respond to others' needs will affect the course of my life. I will own my own power and choose the course that's right for me. Achieving clarity in my relationship. Today I will remember that even the best relationships have low points. If the low point is the norm in my current relationship, I may have to consider if I want it to continue. If the low point is temporary, I will practice understanding. I know that I will achieve clarity and make the right decision. Okay, I'm gonna choose a little, maybe something that can be a little bit of a hopeful message in these ones. Squirrel, always prepared. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future and life will give you all you need. Okay. Okay. I think I'm going to leave it there, Aquarius. This was a very, very intense reading. But her message is for the highest good, so I hope that this helped in some way. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Okay, thank you.